Hey guys, welcome back to Hype Paradigm. Before we get started today into our reaction video, I just wanted to give a quick little update. Unfortunately, I had another channel. For those of you that may not know, I should say, I had another channel, and that one unfortunately got taken down due to copyright strikes. I tried really hard, honestly, to not receive those copyright strikes in terms of just what I've seen other reaction channels do. And to be honest with you, I'm still a little bit confused because a lot of what I'm doing I find is even more extreme than some bigger reaction channels. But hey, they maybe have some sort of special kind of deal with these companies. I have no idea. It doesn't really matter. The point is that I was honestly sitting there and I was a little bit, well, I wasn't a little bit, I was pretty upset about it because I had been having a really good time with it. I had been getting really good response, and I really was just kind of defeated by that. And I think it's kind of a good lesson to you guys that I really did want to continue doing it, and so I'm going to do that. Sorry, a little hair there. I had such good interactions with the community, just the small amount of people that were following me and watching my stuff, that it just makes me not want to quit. And I think that you guys will come to know that about me. If it happens again, I'll probably try again. I just don't want to quit this because I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the stuff that, enjoying what I'm doing with other people, right? So regardless of all that, I appreciate you guys for being here. If you're new, I appreciate you guys for being here. If you found my channel again and are returning, and for those of you that may be new, just as an explanation, on my other channel, obviously I had like Demon Slayer episodes, episode 1 through 10 uploaded, but to be quite honest with you, I don't want to sit here and spend an entire day uploading 10 episodes, so I'm kind of treating it as kind of a fresh slate. I know that I probably could have sort of fought against some of the claims and whatnot, but at the same time, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to redo it. I'm going to do it better next time. I only had 40 subs at the time, and so I was like, heck with it. Let's just start clean, fresh, from right here. I'm not going to backtrack. Let's just move forward with ourselves, forward progression, and let's do it. So again, thank you guys for being here if you're returning. With that said, today we are going to be reacting to Demon Slayer episode 11. Demon Slayer as a show has been incredible so far. I've enjoyed all the first 10 episodes. I'm still waiting a little bit on that first, like, absolutely insanely hype moment. The show is exceptional, but I'm still waiting for that moment where it just wows me, kind of floors me, right? Gives me chills. In the last episode, we saw Tanjiro Nezuko fight with the Tamari demon and the Arrow demon. That fight finished, and basically all wrapped into a nice little summation. That fight finished, and they are essentially setting out again. Tanjiro's a demon slayer, obviously, and so he has his sort of would be the word responsibilities, if you will, that he needs to partake in. And the last thing we saw was this crow come up to him and tell him where his next assignment was. And we also ran across the guy that he met at final selection with the orangish kimono. And he was like groveling at the feet of a woman asking her to marry him. Seems like a bit of a noob, but I've been told to think otherwise. And so we'll see where how his character develops. But again, thank you guys. I appreciate you, and let's dive into this thing. Yeah, there's that crow bugging Tanjiro like he has been. There's this guy that we kind of discussed before. Why is his bird not a crow? Or a raven, whatever it is. That bird is pretty adorable. Oh yeah, that's right. He lives in fear, obviously. He lives in some level of fear all the time. Have we met our comedic relief for this show, guys? I think we might have met our comedic relief. Horribly weak. Zenitsu? Gatsuma. Zenitsu. Zenitsu? Lucky enough to survive. Come on. Oh my god, he's so insanely crazy. What is going on here? Wow. Well, that should tell you something about his character. Like a lot about his character. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. So he says. Zenitsu's sword is sick, though. That hilt is awesome. Sound. So does Tanjiro have a sort of scent? Extreme, like he's extreme in his scent and Zenitsu's extreme in his hearing? He does. He does have extreme sound. Or extreme hearing. Tsuzumi? Jesus. But wouldn't a demon eat him? Why would you just play with your food? Nah, dude. He's gone. Tanjiro. Always showing his empathy, but... Come on, Zenitsu. Show me that you're not a complete wussy. Oh my god, he's such a softie. Oh, come on, bud. Step up. Zenitsu's going to be the absolute classic, complete noob into esteemed swordsman, is he not? Tell me, guys. He must. Like, I mean, don't actually tell me. That'd be spoiling, but I guarantee it. He's the comedic relief character that just turns into a complete and total fucking badass, isn't he? Or he at least has that moment, right? That incredible moment. Come on. This is like too much. I don't know if he's gonna have time to worry about that. Looks like we're rolling. What the fuck just happened? Goodness gracious, dude, that was cool. No wonder it was so hard for that guy to get out. Is he, though? I hope he does. Is he blind? Is the demon blind? Zenitsu, shut up! God. Thank you. Tell him how it is. Oh my god. How on earth did he make it through final selection? What in the hell was that? It's like a sworded boar with a sword? That was straight up a boar with a sword. Well, like a boar human. What in the fuck did I just see? And is this guy blind? Oh, another demon, maybe? Another demon barged into his house? It's that black blade. Yeah, he almost like uses the drums. What in the hell? Oh, he's wearing the boar. Okay, I thought he was a boar. Literally the exact opposite of Zenitsu. Sought out the demon. Wow, well, okay, guys, that was an interesting episode of Demon Slayer. I wouldn't say it was been my favorite episode so far, but I do think that we got introduced to, I would presume, two major players in Zenitsu, for better or for worse, and the guy with the boar's head, who had the sickest, I mean, the dual blades. Like, come on, man. That is so sick. But yeah, I mean, I like what they did there. They basically created a character foil throughout the course of the episode. Obviously, we kind of get the sense that Zenitsu is, I mean, at least at this point in time, for lack of a better way to put it, he's pretty much a coward, right? He really doesn't want to put himself in a situation where he's going to risk his own life, like, in any way, shape, or form. And then, obviously, at the end of the episode, we see the guy with the boar's head and the two blades, name unknown. We saw him basically seek out the demon, basically in direct contrast to each other, character foil, right? Zenitsu wants nothing to do with it, and the boar is almost like to a reckless level seeking out the demon, and then Tanjiro is like the happy medium, right? I wouldn't say he's not scared. I wouldn't say he's seeking it out. I just say he's there to do a job. So it's almost like we have this sort of like three, kind of pillars being established, if you will. The character I'm obviously most interested to see the progression of is going to be Zenitsu. At this point, it's quite obvious to me that they're setting him up to be that character where you're like, this guy is a total loser. And it's just the classic anime trope, right? Where that total loser has probably one of the hypest moments in the whole show. Aside from Tanjiro, I would guess, I don't know. I would guess that Zenitsu is going to get one of the biggest moments in the show. That's my guess. I could be totally off, but that's such a classic anime trope that character gets an awesome moment. So aside from that, obviously we're just kind of, we didn't really, I wouldn't say progress the story in this episode. I could be wrong. My take is that it was meant to give us greater depth into Zenitsu as a character, give us greater depth into Tanjiro. Every episode does an excellent job of doing that. We saw Tanjiro give up basically his last bit of food to Zenitsu, even when he didn't know Zenitsu that well, and basically all Zenitsu had been was kind of a pest or a thorn in his side. He was still willing to give him his last bit of food, which I think speaks to Tanjiro as a character very, very well. He cares about other people more so than himself. Which I think is a really cool anime character, something you don't often see. You do see it, so don't get me wrong there, but in that level of depth, I think is something that we don't really see displayed all that often. But we just kind of, I think it's for that purpose. We met Zenitsu, we're going to get kind of his character progression. He starts out as a total lame duck, and he's going to turn into a freaking beast, I would imagine, over the course of time. Other than that, we're kind of just, we did get into this house of this demon, his territory, as Tanjiro put it, and that's a really cool power. At this point in time, blood demon art seems to be something that really doesn't know any boundaries. It's sort of just kind of a soft magic system, if you will. It's kind of limitless in terms of its scope. At least that's the way I'm taking it at this point in time. They can basically do anything. He's like tapping bongos and like flipping rooms. And then you've got, darn it, I forget her name. I'm sorry, guys. But the lady, the doctor, I'm going to find it. We have the Dr. Tamayo, and she basically has the enchanting blood, and that's totally different and unique. So anyway, good episode. Not my favorite episode. I'm never gonna BS you guys in terms of how I liked it. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't my favorite episode. But it kind of felt like a setup episode to me. Like I said, feel out these characters, get to know them a little bit. Now we're gonna build on them. So with that said, I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel back up, guys. For those of you that maybe were here before, if you do resubscribe, you don't know how much I appreciate it. And for those of you that are new, hopefully you guys like this reaction. So with all that said, I'm going to leave it here. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, guys.